You okay?
The person that I just added just messaged me.
Was it cute?
Look cute.
Okay.
Look cute. Okay.
Hey guys, so today we're doing 21 questions about falling in love with Daniela.
Hi.
Alright, so what was it like falling in love?
It was slow, but it was very fulfilling. I remember I didn't like him at first, and then I told him, okay, well, I have to get to know you first before I can date you. And I think it was maybe 4 or 5 months, and then we were just hanging out and chatting, and I just remember loving all the little things about him, and I feel like that's the deepest like love that I felt, because it was over time and it wasn't like I wasn't lustful about this person at first. I ended up just loving the little things about them, their imperfections. I don't know if you remember, like they definitely had imperfections, but I don't remember any of them being like so terrible where I couldn't look past it. And I always felt like whatever it was, we could get through it because I love them anyway.
Yeah.
So,
what was the best thing about being around them?
The best thing about being around them is feeling safe and accepted. Those are 2 words. Yeah, safe and accepted. Like, just be wrapped in their arms. It was warm and nice.
Oh God, when? Wasn't it scary, like opening yourself up to somebody like that?
It was scary, because you never know the future. You want it to work out, and it might not work out, but at the same time, it's a balance of, if it does work out, at least I put my best into it, and I was like, there's something about knowing that I gave my all in a relationship or in a love, that just makes it very fulfilling. It makes you don't have regrets.
What was the best thing you learned from them?
The best thing I learned from them is how to enjoy my weekend, enjoy my time off, buy the food that I want to eat, and just have fun with that. The little things in life. Do
you remember your first date together?
I'll be honest, I've not been on that many dates. My first date, I remember, I think we went to, was it a Booster Juice? It wasn't that memorable, to be quite honest, but we went to Booster Juice. Or I think he was helping me with my math homework. I was in high school at that point.
Yeah.
He was helping with my math homework, and it was just chill. That would be my first date with him.
Describe the first time you kissed. Like, what did it feel like? Or was it terrifying, exciting, weird?
I have a story for this one, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. This one, it was actually my first kiss ever. And I remember we went to the movies that night, and we were on the bus heading back, but my house was closer than his, so I had to drop off first. So we hadn't kissed or anything at that point. I just said, bye, getting off my stop. I was walking, and then I hear my name. He came down from the bus, called my name, and then he came up to me and kissed me. And I don't remember exactly how it felt. It was scary because I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And this was someone that I guess we're technically not yet in a relationship. We're still getting to know each other. But I'm like, oh, that's my first kiss. So it was definitely exciting and romantic in that way.
So sweet. Oh my God, that was so cute. What did you admire most about them?
I admire his ability to sweep things off and keep moving on. A very joyful person and caring. He wouldn't hold it against you, but he just knew how to keep his peace and keep going on. Love that.
What is something they were better at than most people?
Wow. The most people that I've spoken with, he was better at just talking about topics and giving his thoughts on things that he didn't shut me down. And that's specific to me, but like a lot of other men that I've spoken with, you know, they don't really entertain even what's the word, metaphorical conversations, like, oh, what if this happened? But he was really great at that, and he would even bring things to me and ask me about it, like, oh, did you hear about this thing in the news, what do you think about it? And we'll go on and we'll talk about life and possibilities. Yeah.
What's something that being in love brought out of you?
It brings joy. I'm gonna be honest, like, I mean, it can be conflated with the beginning when, you know, everyone is just high on their horses and everything is, you're floating around. But even then, it's like, it just brings a certain kind of peace. You can sleep better. You wake up, you're not going to bed worried if they're the right person, Sharp.
Yeah.
But you're not going to bed worried. You're waking up, you know that person is there for you. And even just knowing that you can plan with them and they'll be there when you need them. It's so much peace.
Yeah. What was it that made you realize that you loved them?
It was when I was ready to give up everything that I have to make sure that they're fine.
Yeah.
To make sure that they're okay. And it did not bother me. I mean, it got to a point maybe it did, but for the most part I was like, okay, well, how do we make this work? How can we? Nothing bothered me. I just like everything was water under the rug, bridge, whatever they call it.
Who do you think loved the other more?
I think he loved me more.
As he should, okay? As he damn well should. Thank you very much. What was one area in which you were both so compatible?
Yeah, calm people. I mean, I'm a little more high strung, definitely more stubborn, I'll tell you that. But we don't like stress. Anything that we want to do, we'll find a way to do it and help everyone feel at ease, and we'll move on.
What's one thing about them that amazed you that they weren't aware of?
They weren't aware of. This is a physical detail, so it's not like something cute and like about the behavior. He had a really nice nose.
Oh, that is so interesting and so specific.
Very specific.
I know.
Yeah, I just remember when you did video calls, his nose would shine.
Oh wow!
And I was like, you have a nice nose.
Wonderful.
Nice eyes. So
that is so beautiful. But you know, I actually know what you mean by that, because sometimes something as small as like a guy having such a just a really nice smile will get me every time I see it. Like, I get that. What's one thing you overlooked with them that you wouldn't have if you weren't in love with them?